The biggest storyline going into tonight's game for the Golden State Warriors and Houston Rockets was not the fact that finally Klay Thompson and Steph Curry finally erupted for a big game. And it's not the fact that James Harden and the Houston Rockets came up short. It's the fact that Kevin Durant got hurt in a very vital game on a regular jump shot. It wasn't like he landed on someone's foot. It wasn't like there was a bad play or a foul play. He just landed straight up and down, and then he just felt a pop, or he felt someone kick him in the back of the leg, and then he realized, like, oh shoot, I'm not feeling very well. And this to me was the fact and the indicator that Reggie Miller brought up on the TNT broadcast, is that it might have been the same injury that Kobe Bryant had a couple years ago, which is of course the Achilles tendon injury. If you guys know, the Achilles tendon is very important. It's the reason why a lot of athletes, when they have that injury, are just never the same players again. Guys like Richard Sherman is not the top corner anymore in the NFL. We see Boogie Cousins not get the max deal that he was looking for when he got his injury. So we know that even having an Achilles tear or anything to do with the Achilles is going to affect Kevin Durant's career for the foreseeable future. But it comes out that the PR and also everyone that's talked about this has said that Kevin Durant right calf strain will not return to tonight's game. And Kevin Durant and the rest of the people are calling it a calf strain. In my opinion, I don't know if that's a calf strain. It looks too much like an Achilles. I understand that he was able to walk off on his own power, but so did Kobe Bryant. And the thing that I just get really worried about is Kevin Durant going to be healthy enough to be in the finals? Because even though, the Warriors are a great team, a great three-point shooting team, Kevin Durant is still badly needed on this team. But at the same time, it might be a trade-off in my opinion, because if I understand that I just said what I just said, right? I talked about how it could be it's bad that Kevin Durant's out, but it also could be a good thing as well, because we know that Kevin Durant, he kind of does the offense on his own. But the interesting thing about it is that as soon as Kevin Durant got hurt and the floor spacing started to open up, and it was Steph Curry having the responsibilities, Klay Thompson having the responsibilities, they took that opportunity and ran with it. Because to me, I think Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, I think a lot of people talk about it, are rhythm shooters, or people that need the touches in order and get to their certain spots, so that way they are able to do what they need to do. And we saw that Steph Curry was able to do that as soon as Kevin Durant went out. Before the game, the first half, it looked like Curry couldn't do anything. He was airballing layups, he was missing layups, he was bricking layups. But afterwards, he was starting to make layups. He then made a deep three, and then he's always dogging it like he usually does when he makes his threes, as Skip Bayless likes to say. And that to me is what I think the Golden State Warriors, it's a blessing in disguise. Because to me, like I said, the fact that Kevin Durant is out, and the fact that Klay Thompson and Steph Curry are able to do what they need to do in order to make sure that they are doing what they normally do, because we all were bashing on Steph Curry playing a very bad series. There's no longer the injury excuse. There's no longer the, it's Steph Curry. We award him one bad series. No, people were actually being very upset with him because he was, he missed a dunk. I mean, he was getting memed out here. His wife went out and made a story about something that was crazy, and we won't get into it that badly here on the channel, but it definitely is a distraction when you have your wife doing that and then you are not playing very well. So the fact that Steph Curry had this game tonight was definitely something very exciting for them, because they know, in fact, that because Steph Curry went out and balled out, and the fact that Klay Thompson finally erupted for a big game, this to me just signifies what I always thought about the Houston Rockets, is that they might be a great team, but their window is closed. Their window is closed since last year when they had an opportunity in Game 7. But of course, like I said, they missed 27 threes in a row. And it was looking like it was going to be that way as well, because at the beginning of the game, they were just bricking stuff. They weren't making anything. And, the Warriors got to a very comfortable lead. And then the Houston Rockets came all the way back. But then they ended up losing that game because, like I said, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, it was like the old days, the 2015 finals when it was just LeBron James by himself with Matthew Dellavedova as the quote-unquote Curry stopper, right? So to me, I think that the Golden State Warriors are going to be just fine, and the Houston Rockets, like I said, they missed their opportunities. But I want to know your guys' opinion on this story. What do you guys think of the Kevin Durant thing? Is it a lot more serious than just a right calf strain? Because in my opinion, I think it is. But anyway, guys, I want to know your guys' opinion. Remember to hit that subscribe button if you're new to the Future Grove channel, where we talk about NBA news and rumors and also basketball opinions. And also remember to hit that notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.